And as the dust began to settle after the bombing, News 4 learned that a 7th officer played a big part in helping save lives on that morning.
415 B9 411 Charles.
Right there, that was the voice of Officer David Snowden. He lives on 2nd Avenue and was off duty when the bombing happened. He radioed building entry codes to the Nashville 6, the other officers there on scene to help with those evacuations and ultimately save lives. And News 4's Ryan Breslin actually caught up with him again this week. Good morning to you, Ryan.
Hey, good morning to you, Brittany. Officer Snowden is in a good place right now. He is finally back in his home here at Butler's Run, but the bombing is always on his mind, and he says it really changed how he lives his life. Windows boarded with plywood and crumbled brick buildings are what Officer David Snowden still sees each day as he walks down 2nd Avenue. Construction is constant, and the Christmas bombing is always on his mind.
Every day. I think about friends, I think about family, I think about the lives that could have been lost, and how blessed we are and how grateful I am.
Looking back to December, Snowden describes being displaced for months.
We thought it was going to be a couple of days, then a couple of weeks.
Finally home, he knows he's a changed man.
I can honestly say, Ryan, there's a lot of things that have happened in the past 6 months. I have a renewed perspective on life.
Major life events include getting a dog and then getting married. Living life to the fullest continues to outweigh the reminders of the bombing for Snowden.
I think being able to stand back and look at it now, I'm reminded that Nashville is strong again.
Small doses of strength even come from what the bombing left behind. That plywood put up in a hurry, now artwork that Snowden likely appreciates more than most.
Well, I stood out there and watched them and, cried, shed a few tears. It was very, very emotional watching them do that.
Emotions run the gambit, but he never second guesses returning to 2nd Avenue because it's where his memories are and where he knows new ones will be made.
Ryan, this is where my heart is. I love this city. I read a quote once that said, "The will to live always outweighs the ability to die." And I have a determination that at the end of the day, I'm coming home.
And Brittany, you can really just tell how much Officer Snowden loves this city. He says this is the first time that he's had to leave home and take problems from home to work and then bring them back at the end of the day. Brittany?
Yeah, but thankful he was down there to help with all of that. Ryan, thank you so much. We'll